This is another food vlog. I'm gonna make some quick dishes today because I'm feeling lazy. First, I'm gonna stir fry some garlic with some mint mushroom and carrot with some chicken breast. And then I'm gonna put in the rice cooker just with the regular amount of rice that I usually use and the same amount of water. I'm just adding the extra like meat and thing that I just stir fry. I also add in a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of sesame oil, and then I bring it to the cooker just like a regular rice cook. And then after 20 minutes, however long your rice cook, it will be done. And all you do is you scoop it out, you add in some topping. I'm gonna add in some seaweed, fry onion. That's it. I'm gonna eat it like just like that. It takes 20 minutes. You don't have to do much, but because someday I do prep my food ahead because the vegetable in my fridge. So that's why I also have the diced mushroom and the diced carrot on hand already, and I prep the meat as well. So that's one for my son. Today I'm gonna do something different with the leftover. I'm gonna add in seaweed crumb, and I also add in some cheese. Then I'm gonna mix them together. I'm using mozzarella cheese and some sesame oil. I mix them all up. If you have some sesame seed, you can add them in as well. But on the other side, I have to stir fry some chicken breast. I also take some vegetable to boil. I'm gonna boil some celery, some bell pepper, and some broccoli, and then I'm gonna add in with the chicken breast. So it's all cooked. If I don't take it to boil, it's gonna take forever to cook on here. I'm gonna add the rice in this tray, and after it's formed, I'm gonna add in some little sauce. I don't have teriyaki, but if you do have teriyaki, that would be nice. I'm using Asian zing, and then I add them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. So because I add in the cheese, everything is kind of like form up really well. If I don't do this, it's kind of like fall apart when I hold it. And because this could be adult food, my son said he likes it. Today is another day. I'm making some burnt rice. Usually I make them like the burnt rice with some regular topping, the Asian sausage and some green onion and some sauce. But because today I feeling extra, I add in the eggs and I add in the Asian sausage. This is pork and chicken, I believe. And then I add in some green onions, some mayo, some Asian zing because I run out of sriracha. Sriracha would be nice. And I also add in some fried onion as well. And I decide to do some cheese, and that become a rice pizza. I saw people do this online before, but sometimes I do things with whatever I have on hand and I feeling extra. So that's why I become a rice pizza today. It tastes pretty nice. Is it healthy? I'm not sure, but I originally planned to make a snack, not a whole pizza like that. So it become my meal instead of a snack.